Good morning. My name's Chad Quissel. I'm a talent acquisition coordinator with the City of Sioux Falls' Human Resources team. I'm here to talk today about a special opportunity to join Sioux Falls Fire Rescue and serve this great community. Next week, the application window opens for our firefighter position for the 2026 Sioux Falls Fire Rescue Academy. If you're looking for a career where you can make a real impact in your community and where every day presents a new challenge and a chance to help others, then a career with Sioux Falls Fire Rescue may be for you. The application will open up next Monday, April 28th, and close on May 21st. You don't have to wait until April 28th to start learning more about Sioux Falls Fire Rescue. Visit siouxfalls.gov/team SFFR, which is a great site to learn more about our career serving this community. Resources available on this site include learning more about Sioux Falls Fire Rescue, pay and benefit information for the position of firefighter, and frequently asked questions. We also have a link for candidates to sign up for job alerts, ensuring they never miss a career opportunity within their interests. Candidates can also start preparing their application even before the application window begins. So who does Sioux Falls Fire Rescue hire? As our community grows, so does the role of the firefighter. It's important to know that being a firefighter is so much more than fighting fires. A significant portion of firefighters' work involves education, prevention, responding to medical-related calls, and most importantly, taking care of the people in our community. We need individuals who possess not only strong academic skills, but also crucial soft skills like empathy, communication, and the ability to de-escalate situations. The most common question we get about our career as a firefighter are what are the minimum requirements to become a firefighter? As candidates will see via our website and application, our minimum requirements are pretty much as it says, minimum. To be eligible, candidates must have graduated from a high school or received their GED and be between the ages of 21 and 44 and meet other basic requirements within their fitness and health. You will notice no college education or previous experience in firefighting or emergency medical service was mentioned. Our Sioux Falls Fire Rescue team is looking for the right people with the right values and passion for serving the community. The way we see it, we can teach skills within firefighting and emergency medical services, but we can't often teach the intangible skills of attitude, dedication, and a willingness to learn. To tell you more about our careers like with Sioux Falls Fire Rescue, I invite Battalion Chief Ian Stark to speak. Ian has been with our department for 11 years and has been an important team member on our team. Welcome, Ian.
Thanks, Chad. Just a little bit about myself. I grew up in Inwood, Iowa, so a local kid. Went to school at Augustana, and while I was at Augie, had a conversation with a friend of mine who's actually on the department now, and we talked about joining the fire department. And at that point, we thought it was too much, like not something I could handle, and it wasn't anything I wanted to pursue. So after college, didn't really have a plan what I wanted to do, and then a friend of mine was in Kansas City. And he was like, hey, there's this fire academy down here. You should join. So I made the leap, went down there, and I just loved it from the beginning on just the whole process of fire, EMS, and all that. And then after that, I got hired. I started working for a volunteer service down there. Started to get the base knowledge, learn the job, and then eventually got hired full-time in a department east of Des Moines. I'm going to work there for 3.5 years. After a short brief trying to get on to Sioux Falls Fire Rescue, I finally made it. And I've loved it ever since. And I guess during that journey, what I've learned, not from just these departments, but also from conferences attending nationwide, is Sioux Falls has really got one of the best departments in the country. It prioritizes its people, its service to the community. It's got great equipment, reliable stuff, and it always makes sure that we show up to the job with equipment that's state of the art, and it makes the job effective and safe. The department also, the city also provides outlets for our members, whether we grow in our own careers or just look after us for those incidents where we need to debrief some of the stress with the EAP and stuff like that. One of the issues with public safety is just career growth, the lack of career growth. Well, at Sioux Falls Fire, we have the opportunity to grow laterally. If you want to specialize in certain things, whether it's USAR, hazmat, education, EMS, you can do that within the department. Or you can grow your career by moving up in the ranks as well. So we have plenty of opportunity to grow within that department. One of the benefits working there is just being able to serve your community. we found it beneficial when I worked at Station 5 at 10th and Omaha, was we'd like to volunteer within the community, once a month or so, just to kind of give back and do different aspects, whether it's with elementary schools, the Bishop Dudley House, just different aspects of how we can give back to the community. But overall, there's plenty of opportunity to help your community, to serve your community. Once you're on the job, when you're working, you're kind of always that person on the job. You're looked at as a firefighter. Whether you go to the store and you're handing out stickers, you see little kids that you want to interact with, they always look at you as a firefighter. So it's kind of that pride of the job as well. You're always giving, and you're always looking to help those people. It's a challenging career, and it's really, you can do something to make a difference in the community. So, Chad?
Thanks, Ian, and thanks for how you serve our community. I will share that Ian is a great example of not only lateral growth within the organization, but then also upward growth as well. He served as a firefighter with us for a number of years, transitioned to the fire apparatus operator role or the driver role, then was a captain, and now recently was promoted to battalion chief. So a great example of the individuals that we're looking for to help serve our community. So we've talked this far about when we're hiring, what we're looking for. I'd like to talk a little bit more about the hiring timeline. Again, siouxfalls.gov/team SFFR provides a detailed outline on the entirety of the processes, but I wanted to share some important highlights. As previously mentioned, we will accept applications for the firefighter position starting this Monday, April 28th through May 21st. All applicants that apply will then be invited to an entrance examination that's done virtually. Doubling down on our promise where no firefighting or emergency medical service experience is required, the entrance examination is built to measure applicants' skills in reading and writing ability, mathematical reasoning, map reading, human relations skills, and reasoning skills. Applicants with the top scores from the entrance examination will be invited to interview for the firefighter position. This is where we want to hear why a candidate wants to join Sioux Falls Fire and how their life experiences have prepared them for this opportunity. Our final recruitment process is running top candidates through a physical ability test. After the entrance exam, the interview, and the physical ability test, top candidates will be offered a conditional employment offer. Each year, we typically hire around 15 to 20 new cadets for the following year. All the processes will then culminate into early 2026 when our new firefighter cadets will begin their career with Sioux Falls Fire Rescue. We run our cadets through an 18-week paid training academy at our new state-of-the-art public safety campus located in Northeast Sioux Falls. Our selection process is rigorous because we want to ensure we bring the best candidates, individuals who are truly service-minded and have a willingness to learn. If you're ready to rise to the occasion, to embody Sioux Falls Fire Rescue's core values of respect, integrity, service, and excellence, and to serve this great community, we encourage you to explore a career with Sioux Falls Fire Rescue. Thank you, and we are open to questions.
How many firefighters do you have on the force right now?
That's a great question. So total Sioux Falls Fire Rescue staffing is 228, and that's across all ranks from firefighter up to leadership. So firefighter specifically, we have 97. FAO, we have 49, our drivers. Fire captains, we have 48.
How many do you need?
It varies every year. You know, it kind of depends on current vacancies, expected retirements, that type of thing. But our typical class seems to average around the 15 to 20 mark every year. And we proactively hire, so that way we anticipate potentially unexpected separations. We anticipate retirements, so that way we never fall too far behind. We're always keeping up.
Talk about the pay a little bit. It's
Yes.
a pretty good job, right? What's starting wage?
Yeah, it's right around $60,000, and so that's right on our recruitment website as well that I mentioned. So it talks about pay. Our benefits are immeasurable as far as how good they are and what that value brings. So one thing we do with all of our current employees is we show them a total compensation in our pay, so it shows both what the value of pay and then the value of benefits are too. So about $60,000, no state income tax. So we see a lot of people come from other states to be here as well.
How hard is the physical portion? Like Chad, you're still in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Could you do it?
Yeah, I could. It's fun. I think and that's also outlined on our website. Yeah, it's an individual physical ability test. It's about a 6-minute timed thing. We actually have a video online that shows candidates exactly what they would do and weights so they can prepare it at home. And then all of our current uniform staff as well complete it once a year. So we definitely want to make the physical fitness component, make sure it's there. It's important, but it's definitely attainable.
How many fire stations are there, and when's the next one coming online? And is part of this to get ahead of that?
Yeah, good question. We have 12 stations across the city spread throughout, so we're always looking ahead. We've had discussions about when is the next one ready, which areas are that. As I mentioned, it's about 15 just to kind of keep up with natural attrition, retirements, that type of thing. If we do open a new station, it pretty much instantly doubles that number to get another 15, as we would then, we would be promoting people into the captain rank and the driver rank and kind of backfilling there. So our current anticipated is 15, but anytime we're looking at a new station, which could come in the next couple of years, depending on growth, would then add that extra 15 amount.
Drive that truck and can I go for a ride or something? That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely can. We do ride-alongs. Actually, I just did one in the last couple of weeks with Ian Stark, and a lot of fun, especially when the lights and sirens are rolling. So we have direct resources where people can do ride-alongs. That's a great pipeline that we use for recruitment is, hey, do a ride-along. If you love it, if you're seeing the job truly in action, then those are some of our most qualified applicants because they know what they're getting themselves into.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.